So you met somebody that you really into, and that person has kids, but you ready to be in that relationship. 5 pieces of advice to anybody that's about to date anybody who already got kids. Number 1, my kids will always be a part of the equation. Now, I know you meet me and you love me and you said you like my kids and stuff, you want to get along. And you also question why the kids always got to be around, because 1 day my children, 2 day my kids, 3 day my children and my kids. My kids will always be a part of the equation. If you meeting somebody hoping that you and that person can share y'all life together, it's y'all life and then it's the kids' life, that's not going to work. Once you go into that team, you are a part of that team. You came off the bench. You weren't originally drafted. These children came straight from the womb into the courtroom. You just walked in. All while your mind is on tapping that womb and jumping that broom, make sure thing 1 and thing 2, understand what you got going on, because that's a team. Number 2, if you have patience, your patience must be magnified. Stepchildren will try you like no other. They will try to touch your buttons. They will try your patience. They gonna say little slick stuff. They can be the most mannerable child ever in front of their biological parent. But when it's you and them alone, they gonna say stuff like, Mr. Josh, you chubby. Mr. Josh, you got 4 chins. Mr. Josh, why you got a bald spot in your head? Mr. Josh, my mama don't even really like you. Mr. Josh, I heard my mama talking to my real daddy the other night. What your mama was saying to your real daddy? Huh? What was she saying to him? It's all fun and games until you get some alone time with that child, and that child don't respect you how he's respecting his mother or his real father. Your patience level must rise. Now, I'm not saying you stand there and you be a pushover. I'm not saying you stand there and you take everything from that child. But I am saying if they mother or father has to tell them to do something twice, you're going to have to tell them to do something 3-4 times, write a letter, smoke signal it, email it to them, text it to them, whisper in their ear at night so they can do it 4 days later. Number 3. Everybody gonna have their opinion about you dating somebody with children. It seems like every time somebody meets somebody beautiful and wonderful with children, somebody got something to say about how they fall in love, who they fall in love with, and why did they meet a person with children. I hope you are a man or woman enough to stand in that paint like Shaq in 2000 with Kobe Bryant at the 3-pointer and say, listen, this is what I choose. I love her and I love them. I'm gonna love them. Stay out my business, because people are gonna attack you from different angles. They gonna claim that the person want their baby father or baby mother back. They gonna claim that you being used. They gonna claim that she only wants you or he only wants you because they can't find nobody else to love them children. They gonna claim that you a glorified babysitter. Do not listen to the naysayers. All they want to do is take your spot, smiling in your face, but all the while trying to take your place. I'm telling you. Number 4, at some point in that relationship, you will be accused of, I don't think you like my child, dog. I don't think you like my child. Because parents are super protective of their own seed. They gonna always feel like they got the best interest of their child and nobody else do. So that day you come home and you eat an egg sandwich and the other kid in there and he ain't eating an egg sandwich, she gonna say, why you ain't fix my baby no egg sandwich? Why you in here eating? My baby could be hungry, but nah, baby. You should have fixed him a juicy juice. Why you drinking juice? He ain't got no juicy, but baby, but you should have did. He said he ain't want nothing to eat. I offered him juicy juice. He ain't want it. Now, I ain't gonna be in here taking this. I love him. What you mean you love him? Why don't you love him? This goes back to having patience. Not only do you gotta have patience with the child, you gotta have patience with the biological parent. Because you gotta convince that parent every single day, and it's hard to do, that you love their seed like you love your seed or like you love yourself. You walked into this relationship out of love. Don't let the lack of love be the reason you walk out. And number 5. If this situation arises, you better be ready to defend your honor against the other parent. I'm not saying be violent. I'm not saying be dysfunctional. But someday somebody gonna say something slick to you like, that ain't your son. That's my son. You'll never be his real daddy. Or she might say, don't do my daughter hell. I don't want her looking like you. Bruh. Time out. It's gonna happen. And you gotta choose to barbecue or mildew. Hopefully you can mildew when the child is there. Because soon as that child turn around, you better barbecue him or her to death. You better barbecue. I ain't saying fight and stuff like that. I'm just saying defend your honor, because you know some parents be silly like that sometimes. Because I ain't tell little Johnny to get dirty like that. I ain't send him to your house like that. I brought him over here with some clean clothes. But don't be talking about me to my face behind my back about me, how chubby I am. Because I shut this whole place down. 5 things you should know before dating people with kids. 5.
I won't get out of your head. You're gonna hear what I say. Gonna give it to you straight, just like Josh prayed.